Hey, this is James Stafford here from websitesmadeeasy.tv, and I'm back with another video. Lately, I've had many people in my community ask me what's the best way to create a website quickly and easily right now. And that's a great question, especially since technology in the digital world is always changing. If this is something you've been thinking about too, then stick around because I'm not just going to answer this question, but I'm also going to help you properly build it in this video tutorial using 5 of my favorite free tools. You're going to love it. This video is perfect for you if you're a novice or a bit more advanced and you're looking to establish a profitable online business and don't really know where to begin. I'm literally going to take you by the hand and walk you step by step through the entire process so you fully understand the nuances and the concepts being taught. So let's take a look at the website we're going to be building. It's awesome. This is it. This is the website we're going to be creating using a totally free WordPress theme called Pinnacle. Not only does this theme look clean and beautiful, but it's also got a ton of options to enhance its functionality, making this perfect for anyone serious about making money online. It's killer, and as a bonus, it's super easy to work with. So what are the main benefits of this amazing theme? Firstly, it gives you the ability to add a call to action right on the home page. A call to action is usually an image or line of text that prompts your visitors, leads, and customers to take some kind of action. That could be anything from downloading an ebook, a coupon, or other valuable giveaway, or maybe a sign up for a free consultation, information on attending an event, or anything else you want to share with your community. A call to action needs to be a focal point on the homepage of your website, and with the Pinnacle theme, you can certainly do that, as you can see right here. By adding a call to action on your website, it means you can start to collect email addresses from those people who are interested to know more about your products and services and begin communicating with them through email. This lets you keep in touch with people that may otherwise never have returned to your website because people are busy and can forget. Going forward, this is crucial for helping you have a website that's focused on conversions. A conversion-based website helps you reach your subscribers who are hungry to know more about you and will hopefully go from subscribers to paying customers. If the thought of this excites you, then make sure you stay tuned because I'll be showing you how to set this up properly shortly. Another big advantage of Pinnacle is that it's mobile responsive, which means it'll look great on any device, such as a laptop, tablet, phone, or desktop. So it is perfect for any viewing method. But Pinnacle also has so much more to it than that. So let me share with you what you're going to learn in this video. I'll show you how to add a call to action and a lead magnet. I'll show you how to add a blog. This is awesome. This is a big advantage in that allows you to keep your content fresh and relevant, therefore giving visitors a reason to return. Check it out. You'll learn how to add a YouTube video so you can highlight your products and services as well as engage your audience. I'm also going to show you my 5 favorite free must-have plugins to drive quality traffic back to your site. Plugins are simply small snippets of code which allow you to extend the functionality of your website, and all without you having to do any coding yourself. Plus, I'm going to show you how to add a photo gallery and a bunch of other killer goodies. So watch closely because in the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you my easy 3-step WTC system that will get your business started online through a killer website that not only looks good, but has everything you need to make you money. Now, as a small disclaimer before we get started, the concepts I'm going to be covering in this video are a little bit more involved, but nothing that you can't handle, even if you're a complete novice. It may feel a little challenging at first, but don't let it put you off. All I ask is that you be patient with yourself. As long as you stick with me, you'll be up and running in no time at all. You'll have an awesome looking website which will ultimately make you money, and I promise you, you're going to love it. To get started, we're going to be using WordPress, a simple but powerful and intuitive web publishing platform used by millions of businesses around the world. WordPress is the exact same tool used by million-dollar corporations such as CNN, Forbes, eBay, Sony, and many others, as well as being used by millions of smaller retailers to reach their customers too. Now, in case you're wondering about me, I've spent the last 7 years as an online business building expert helping thousands of people just like you achieve their dreams of starting up online with their very own website. I'm a firm believer that everyone should be able to get started online quickly, easily, and to do so for virtually nothing, regardless of their ability or skills. I totally understand and get that there's nothing more frustrating than trying to start up online and realizing you have to spend a ton of money on tools, software, and training just to get started. Not so with this video. So in this tutorial, I'm going to help you get underway by walking you through step by step my proven and easy 3-step WTC process that will ultimately get your business started online. This is the same system I use not only for my own websites, but also for my clients to get them set up properly and drive quality customers to them. My WTC system is broken down into 3 parts as follows. W is for website. This is where I'll help you get your website live on the internet. T is for traffic. You'll learn how to properly set up your website to start driving quality traffic to your site. And lastly, C is for customers. I'll show you how to make your website conversion focused so you'll capture the details of your new website visitors and turn them into subscribers and ultimately convert them into paying customers. You're going to love how this will transform your website into a cash machine. Now, unlike other free tutorials out there on how to build websites, and believe me, there's a ton of those available on YouTube, my approach is very different. Firstly, I don't expect you to have any technical skills whatsoever, as it can lead to frustration and overwhelm. So all of my tutorials, including this one, are perfect for you, even if you're a complete beginner. Secondly, I don't just show you how to build a website, I teach you how to build a profitable business online, and that's a whole different ballgame altogether. Third, I'm a big fan of taking complicated ideas and breaking them down into super easy baby steps that walk you through the entire process. It's what my community know and love about my videos, and I hope you will find this useful too. Finally, as mentioned earlier, the digital world is always changing, and what worked 6 months ago might not work right now. And this is one of the reasons why I'm constantly creating new videos, which focus on what's relevant now. So you will always find my videos practical and up to date. So stay tuned and be prepared to be pleasantly surprised at how refreshingly simple it can be to start making money online. Okay, awesome. Let's dive straight in. Let's get set up with hosting. This is step 1, and this is where your website will live on the internet. This is really the only money you'll need to spend in this video, and it comes in just under $10 a month. That's a small price to pay to have your business online. Now, this video training is based on my proven 3-step WTC system, which is designed to be 100% foolproof. I'll give you a look over my shoulder walkthrough of everything you need so you can confidently get started online. If you can send an email, you can build your first website. All you need to do is follow along with me. Getting started online consists of just 3 steps, which are as follows. Step 1 is picking out and registering your website address, which is also known as your domain name. Step 2 is getting started with WordPress and publishing your first ever website. And step 3 is getting your website online so it can immediately be viewed by visitors on the internet. You'll be up and running in just minutes. So let's dive right in with step 1, which is buying the domain name. Your domain name is the name of your website address. For example, mine is websitesmadeeasy.tv. Once you have your domain name, you're going to need a hosting service so your website basically has somewhere to live on the internet. Hosting is crucial to getting started online and is no different to you moving into a new home and letting people know where your home is so when they search for you, they know exactly where to find you. So don't be scared by the idea of setting this up. As long as you follow along with me, you'll find it really easy to do. As I said, hosting costs around $10 a month, just a small investment to keep your website live on the internet. It's super easy to set up, and to do that, we're going to head over to HostGator.com. Now, there's lots of different hosting services out there, but I've always gone with HostGator because their customer service is pretty awesome. They know WordPress and are available 24/7 phone and chat support to deal with any issues or to answer any questions. Plus, I've been using these guys going on 7 years now without any problems. I really believe HostGator is one of the best hosting services out there, and just so you know how confident I am in them, I use HostGator to get all of my clients set up with their websites too. So if you want to take advantage of HostGator, I've got a special coupon code for you that will knock off 30% off your hosting to get you up and going, saving some. Just be sure to enter the coupon code WordPress Hero at the checkout. Okay, so now what you want to do is click on Get Started Now in the middle of the page. Then select Choose a Plan, and then select the Hatchling plan if you only want one website. But if you're planning on having multiple sites, then I recommend you go with the Baby plan, as this will give you unlimited domains. Okay, so from the drop down, select Monthly if you don't want to get locked into anything, and then click on Order Now. You'll want to register a new domain name. Now, hopefully, you've really thought about this and picked a good domain name. If the name you want isn't available, keep drilling down and using different URL extensions such as .com, .net, .org, or even playing around with the actual name. I'm creating a personal website using my full name as the domain name, which is jamesbstafford5th.com. So once you've got the right one, add to cart. You can go ahead and review your order, and if you're happy with it, simply enter in your payment details. Now, one thing you'll notice that when you review your order is that you'll have added on a lot of additional extras which you don't need. So you can just uncheck the boxes under hosting add-ons, as all of these are going to cost extra. In the coupon code box, enter WordPress Hero and validate it, and it will bring the cost of your domain name right down and plus save you a little extra. Go through the rest of the process, just follow the instructions, and I'll see you back in a moment. Okay, I'm back. I've confirmed my order and I'm now on the thank you page. Awesome! You've successfully completed step 1 in our 3-step process of setting up your website. And hopefully you found this painless and a piece of cake for you. Okay, so on to the next step, which is installing your actual website onto your domain name. Again, the whole process is very simple, and just follow along with me and you'll have this installed in no time. You should have received a welcome email with your website information straight into your inbox. If it doesn't arrive, check your spam box. If it's still not there, give it some time. It should arrive within about 10 to 20 minutes or sooner. You're going to need this email to help you set up your new website. Go ahead and find that email and open it up. I want you to pay close attention to the information inside. In particular, have a look at your username, which is what you'll have selected during purchase. You'll also need to make a note of your password. I suggest you copy your password, then click on the cPanel link here. It is easier if you right-click and open this up in a new tab. Okay, so now you want to enter in your login details that are from the email you received. Once you've logged into your cPanel, you'll see a page which is full of different icons, and it can seem a little scary and overwhelming. Don't be scared. It's actually really straightforward, and to be honest, you're not really going to need to know what all these are until you get a lot more advanced. So don't worry. Right now, all you need to do is scroll down towards the bottom where you'll see a section called Software and Services. You're looking for the Quick Install icon. Go ahead and click on that. Once you click this, look at the bar on the left and find WordPress under the section Blog Software. You want to click this and then click on Continue. Now you'll come up with a form asking for some simple information. You'll need to add in a really good email address where you can receive incoming emails. You'll also need a good website title and fill out the name of the person who will be maintaining the site. It can be your name or whoever is looking after your site for you. Also, add in your name and then click on Install Now. Wait a few moments as your new WordPress site installs. As soon as this is done, it will give you the details for your new site here. All you do is copy the password, as this will be your password for your new site. The username will be whatever you selected during setup. Okay, so now you want to click this link here, which will take you to the login page or the dashboard for your new WordPress website. When you click on the link, you're most likely going to hit an error, and it will tell you that your website isn't available. Don't panic, because this is absolutely normal. All this means is your new website takes a few hours or so to fully replicate to the servers. So I'll be back as soon as that is done. Okay, I'm back, and just to remind you that you should have received an email with your login details for your new website. Go ahead and click on the link to the dashboard or the login page, which will end with a /WP-admin. Right-click on the link and open it up in a new tab. Then all you need to do is add in your login details, and voila, you're in. Okay, so this brings us to the end of step 2, which is installing your WordPress website. Awesome. Okay, this is the WordPress dashboard. This is the area that gives you a general overview of your website. And I'm going to show you how to properly set up your site so it has better user functionality, can be found online for your products or services, and ultimately runs faster and smoother. So let's get straight into it. Now, the first thing that we're going to do is head over to Posts and go to All Posts. We're going to go ahead and trash all of this, because this is just pre-installed content. We want our website to be unique. We don't want this. So we're going to approach this WordPress website build out in a natural way so you fully understand how all the bits and pieces fit together. So by the end of this, you understand all the concepts that we've covered. So stick with me. By the end, you'll have a killer website that's set up for new customers and ultimately to make you money. Okay, so now we want to head down to Pages, All Pages, and go ahead and do the same thing. Trash it. It's just default content that we're getting rid of. Okay, so now we're going to head down to Settings, General, and this is all pretty straightforward. This is your site title. You can name it your business name or your name, whatever you're comfortable with there. The tagline, just go ahead and get rid of that. You're not going to need that. Do not change this by any means. The site address or the WordPress address URL. Leave that as is. Your email address, whatever you have as a good email contact, make sure that you put that in there. And everything else looks good here. We'll go ahead and save changes. Then we'll head right down to writing. Everything looks good in here. Now to reading. Looking good. Discussion. Comment author must have previously approved comment. That looks good. So now we'll head down to media. Looks good. And we're going to head down to permalinks. And we're going to change this from day and name to just post name. This way it's more human friendly. So for example, it would be jamesbstafford.com/consulting or /contact us. This way it's just clean navigation so people can find you online. This is also proper setup for the search engines as well, so you can be found for your specific products or services. Okay, now we'll head down to WP Supercache. This is great that WordPress has decided to include this plugin. This used to be a plugin that you had to add to the website, and without getting too technical, basically what it does is just speed up your entire website. So it's a great thing to have. And we'll talk about plugins next. You're probably like, what's a plugin? Basically, a plugin is, it just extends the functionality of your WordPress website, and we'll get straight into that here next. All right, this is where things start to get pretty cool. We're about to add WordPress plugins to our website. What a WordPress plugin is a bit of software that can be uploaded to extend and expand the functionality of your WordPress website. And to do that, we're going to head over to plugins and installed plugins, and we're going to remove some unnecessary ones right now. So go ahead and select all these. Go ahead and deactivate, apply, and then we'll go ahead and delete them because we do not need these. Okay, so now we're going to head over to add a new, and this is really awesome. This is the plugin dashboard, and literally there are thousands of plugins. This is what really makes WordPress stand out and shine as far as I'm concerned. You can literally type in anything and find just about what you're looking for to really extend the functionality of your WordPress website. So say, for example, we'll just go over to search plugins and say we wanted to add some music to our website. We could type in MP3, enter, and there you go. We have like an MP3 player or MP3 to post, so we can quite literally add music to a post or page, which is awesome. Say, for example, we wanted to add some advanced YouTube functionality to our website. Just type in YouTube, search, And here you go. We have tons of options available for YouTube or adding video to our website. So you can see the power. This is really, really what makes your WordPress website just dialed in and awesome. So I encourage you to explore this further based off your specific needs. Now we're going to add my must-have plugins and the ones I use on all my websites, and I'm going to show you how to properly set them up. So the first one we're going to add is WordPress SEO by Yoast. Go ahead and enter and search for that, and it should be this first one right here. Now what this little plugin does is pretty amazing. It helps people ultimately find your content online. This means you can choose how your content will look on Google searches when people look for it. People will see a snippet of your content and choose whether they want to click on your website or not. So this is vital for your specific products and services to ultimately be found online. Okay, so what we want to do is click on Install Now. Activate the plugin. Okay, so what we want to do is head over to SEO, and this is the WordPress SEO settings. Okay, so we'll head to titles and metas. And this is super easy and really awesome with what this does. So we'll click on Home Page, and this right here is your site title. Mine is Aspire, and this is going to pre-populate it in all your pages and posts. It's basically a little template. Okay, and I already added this in. Aspire is a resource center for business growth, strategies, and tactics. And you would add in basically a brief description explaining what your website is about. Okay, think of this as like a book's title and a book's description. Okay, so I'll show you what this looks like on a page that I've already set up. So we'll go to All Pages, Contact Us, Edit, and I'll show you how to add this page here in a little bit. I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes now. So if you look up here, it says Contact Us. This is the title of our page. And then down here, it has the snippet preview. This is what it will look like in the search results or Google search results. Okay. And then it has our website title. And then we could put in a brief description right here. We'd love to hear from you. Reach out to us anytime. And then you can add a phone number. The major benefit of this is it will index your content according to what it's specifically about, which will enable you to be found online. And as you can see, it shows up right here. So to further explain this, as you can see, snippet preview, this is a rendering of what the post might look like in Google's search results. And then you could put in a focus keyword, pick the main keyword or phrase that the post or page is about. So we could put in Contact Us, and that would show up in bold, okay, as you can see. And then SEO title, it's already done for us, Contact Us -Aspire. You can change that if need be. And then meta description. The meta description is often shown as the black text under the title in the search results. For this to work, it must contain the keyword that was searched for. So you might want to pop in Contact Us. We would love to hear from you. So that's it. Very, very easy. And you can do this for all your pages, or you can just leave it as B, because the template will pre-populate your site title, and the page will populate the description of the page, whatever you name it. So it's important that the page or post that you're setting up is what it's related to specifically that you want to show up for in the search results. So be mindful of that. And then we would go ahead and click on Update. Perfect. And I'll show you again here how to set up these pages in a little bit. Now check this out. As you can see here, if we go to All Pages, this is an overview of every page that we have, and we just have the Contact Us, right? And we can see SEO is now set up, search engine optimization. So we have the SEO title, Contact Us, the site title, Aspire. Then we have the meta description, which is like a book's brief description or our website's brief description. And then the focus keyword, Contact Us. So we're all squared away here. And ultimately, this is what all of your pages and posts should look like. Okay, so time for our next plugin, and this is another little nifty plugin by Yoast, which is Google Analytics by Yoast. So we'll head back to plugins, add a new, and this time just type in Yoast, which is Yoast, and that should pull it right up. Okay, here it is. This is a pretty nifty little plugin. It allows you to track exactly how many people have come to your website, where they come from, and what their browsing behavior is like, which is very useful in trying to understand which kinds of content is most preferred by your audience. It's really an easy way to understand how people behave when they come to your website and let you make better business decisions. For example, you might find that your customers spend twice as long reading tip posts, so you can use this information to your advantage by writing more posts with tips in them to keep your audience engaged. So go ahead and click on Install Now. Activate Plugin. Then we'll head to Settings right here under the Google Analytics by Yoast. Now what we want to do is set up, and if you don't already have a Google Analytics account, it's very, very easy to do. You can use your Gmail account if you currently have a Gmail account, and you would just log into Google Analytics and use your current Gmail account. If not, I'm going to show you real quick how to set it up through a brand new Google Analytics account. So what we're going to do is head over to Google Analytics. And all this is just google.com/analytics, ANALYTICS. So we are going to create a new account. Then we just want to verify our email address. So wait for that verification email, and then you'll click the link in there, which I'll show you how to do here in a second. Okay, so I've received my verification email. You're going to go ahead and click on this link, and this should verify your account. Okay, awesome. Now we have access. So we'll go back to Google Analytics, and then we'll just click on Sign Up. And then all you need is this code right here. Go ahead and copy this code. Okay, so once you've copied your code, you're going to head back over to your website, and then you can click on Authenticate your Google account or manually enter it in. So let's go ahead and select Authenticate your Google account. Go ahead and accept. Go ahead and copy this code, and we're going to go back to our website and copy it in. You have to make sure that you're still logged into your Google Analytics account for this to work. Paste it in here, save and authenticate code. That's it. Now your Google Analytics account will start tracking data on your website, and this can take up to 24 hours. Okay, as you can see, my account is now connected. Okay, awesome. So we'll go ahead and save changes, and we're all set. 24 hours, maybe a little bit less than that, you'll start to see data. Awesome. You should be in a good place with your Google Analytics setup. If for whatever reason it didn't work, or technology's not working, we have to press on. I have an awesome video over at my website that covers this specific plugin and Google Analytics, so you can go take a peek at that later. But right now, we need to move forward with the rest of this video. So I have a bunch of killer goodies to go through, so let's press on. Okay, on to the next plugin. Let's head back over to plugins, add a new, and then we're going to search for a plugin called List Builder. And this is made by the guys over at AppSumo, or Sumo Me. And actually you can see it right here. This little bad boy is awesome. This helps you capture visitors to your website through a pop-up or a light box, which makes sure they subscribe to your email list and come back for more. This little plugin has been responsible for doubling my website subscribers. It's killer. Basically, the plugin detects the exact moment when a visitor is about to leave and immediately displays a pop-up asking for the visitor's email address. You've probably seen those before. This allows you to continue the conversation through email with your prospects and keep reaching out to them. And this is really what you want to do, is stay in front of your website visitors and start that conversation to build a relationship and create customers. So let's get this little guy set up now. Go ahead and click on Install Now. Activate plugin, and this is super easy to set up, as you're about to see. Then we'll go down to Sumo Me. So you quite literally just follow these instructions. We got to register our account. So what we'll do is click on this little crown icon here. It says this looks like a new site ID. Great. Let's get started. First, you'll need to sign up for a new login. So let's go ahead and sign up. Put in a good email address. Sumo Store. List Builder is what we're looking for. And as you can see, they have a ton of little tools and apps that you can use with your website. Right now, let's just go ahead and set up List Builder. Okay, cool. We're inside the List Builder dashboard now. Let's go ahead and click on Free. List Builder is now installed. That easy. So let's go ahead and click on Open. And let's just go ahead with the free List Builder. Okay, so this is our dashboard to set up our List Builder campaign, basically to set up the lightbox so it displays on our website, which is the little pop-up, and I'll show you what that looks like here in a moment. Okay, let's head over to Design, and this is our lightbox, or our popover, and I'm going to show you how to set this up. This will display when someone tries to leave the website. You've probably seen these before. But what we want to set up now is a call to action. And what a call to action is, it's quite literally a call to take an action. The action you want people to take could be anything: download an ebook, sign up for a webinar, get a coupon, attend an event, get a free consultation. You're quite literally asking for someone's email address in exchange for a piece of value. Okay, I've created a call to action: free website master cheat sheet. The secret sauce we use to create profitable websites. Yes, send me my free cheat sheet. This is also known as a lead magnet. So we're giving something away for free in exchange for an email address. Okay, and we'll talk a little bit more about lead magnets later, but you get the idea. So we'll go ahead and save this. All right, it's saved. And now we can take a peek and see what it looks like on the website. So we can close this out. Open link in new tab. And there it is. So that will pop up anytime someone tries to leave your website. Okay, we're back in our dashboard, and now that we have our email pop-up set up, we have to connect it with an email service provider so we can begin to collect email subscribers, send and receive emails. And to do that, we're going to head over to MailChimp.com. This is a free service to start email marketing. It's awesome. It's super easy to get started, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. Okay, so we're over here at MailChimp.com. That's MailChimp.com. And this is where we're going to get started with email marketing. And in case you're wondering why email marketing, well, it allows you to deeply engage with your website subscribers in terms of your products or services. This is awesome because it allows you to stay in front of them with timely information specific to their interests to ultimately establish trust in a lifetime customer. And we're going to use MailChimp because it's free for one, it's super easy to get up and going, and it's just a great service overall. So let's get straight into it. Okay, go ahead and click on sign up for free. Okay, then go ahead and go back to your email and make sure you activate your account with a special link in there. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, so I'll be back in a moment. Okay, go ahead and click on activate my account. Okay, go ahead and just put in some account information here. Okay, got all this filled in. Just go ahead and make sure you fill all this in and then save and get started. That easy. So what we have to do now is create a list so we have a place to store our new contacts. So what we'll do is click create a list, then create a list right here, and then we'll fill out this little form. I've already filled this out, and what we'll do is name it something appropriate because our new website subscribers will see this. So I named mine James B. Stafford, as you can see, and then enter in a good default email address. I'm using support@jamesbstafford.com so I can send and receive emails from my actual domain name, which is more professional. And I'll show you how to get this set up in a moment. Next, enter a default from name. So who the actual email is coming from. I'm using James B. Stafford. Then remind people how they got on your list. Just enter in something like, you're receiving this email because you opted in at our website, and then put in your domain name there. Finally, go ahead and save, and that is it. So I'll go ahead and save. Perfect. Let's head back over to the List Builder dashboard so we can connect List Builder to MailChimp. Okay, so we're back over in the List Builder dashboard, and what we'll do is head down to Services, right here on the left, click on MailChimp, and then just click Connect. and then you'll go ahead and log in. Awesome, it's connected. Okay, that's it. So we'll head back over to our dashboard. So as you can see, it's connected. And then we'll just save it. Okay, so we have one more step to do. We have to head back over to MailChimp to our new list and set up a sign-up form. And that's super easy to do. We'll head back over there right now. Okay, if you click on the little monkey, you'll go back to the home screen. Then click on Lists. Then select your list you set up. Then select sign-up forms. And then, as you can see, it says, please verify your email address. So that's what we have to do now. In order to send and receive emails, we have to verify our email address. So we have to head over to our cPanel. Now, if you recall, when we set up our new website, the cPanel is how we did that. Okay, so what you're going to look for is your welcome email from HostGator, and that has your cPanel link. So it will look something like hostgator.com, your account info. Now, if for some reason you don't have this anymore, or you got rid of it, you can reach out to HostGator's chat support and they can get you set up pretty quickly with this email again. So it's no big deal. So you'll click on your control panel link here, and then make sure you grab your password and of course your username. So we'll go ahead and log in. Okay, great. Now we're going to get this set up pretty quickly. So this is very easy to do. Just follow along step by step and you'll be in a good place with this. So all we have to do is head down to email accounts. And then I'm going to name it support@jamesbstafford5th.com. Then just put in a password and then create account. Perfect. Then we'll head back to home. And then we'll head over to webmail. Go to secure webmail login. And I always use Squirrel Mail. They're all pretty much the same. And then you would just put in your full name here. And then your email address. And that's it. So you can send and receive email from here. Now this is kind of a hassle because you have to log in and out of your cPanel. I prefer to forward my email from this account into like a Gmail account, and that seems to work really well for me. So I'll show you how to set that up right now. So we'll head back over to our cPanel. We'll go back to, click on the home icon, and then go to where it says forwarders. And then we'll add a forwarder. And then just type your email address and then forward it to a good email account that you prefer. And then add forwarder. Okay, so we're all set up. Now we're going to head back over to MailChimp and verify our new email address. Okay, so we're back over in MailChimp and we need to verify our new email address. In order to do that, we're going to head back over to Lists, click on our list, and then Sign Up Forms. And then go ahead and click on Verify Domain. And this will send us an email verification. And we just want to enter the verification code and we should be all set after that. So I'm going to wait for this email and then I'll be right back. Okay, perfect. I have my verification email, and there's two ways to do this. Either we can click on Verify Domain Access, or you can just copy this little code. And I'm going to copy the little code since we're already logged in and just put this code in and verify the domain. Okay guys, we are all set. We can now start to send and receive emails through MailChimp. And this is where things get really exciting because you can really build a huge list of email subscribers and start communicating with them with your various products and services and start to build customers and relationships. And this is how you start to really scale up and make a difference online with your business. So now you should be all set with the initial setup of MailChimp with List Builder. If you'd like to learn a bit more of how to really ramp things up with MailChimp, we have an entire video series dedicated to email marketing. But for now, we need to press on. Okay, on to one of my next favorites. Go ahead and click on Sumo Me, which I'm already here. Then we want to click on the little crown icon up in the top right up here. Then we want to click on Sumo Store. And then we are looking for Share. Go ahead and click on that. Now this little guy is awesome. You can get up to 20% more traffic using this little tool. So basically what Share does is it makes it super easy for your visitors to share your content to their friends, family, and others. The more people share your site content, the more viral traffic goes back to your site ultimately. So basically people can like, tweet, or even pin your content through the use of social sharing buttons. Put it this way, if you don't have this tool, you might as well be invisible. You'll find it so much harder to get any traction without a social media presence. So this little tool will help address that issue. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this set up. Click on free, then click on open, click on the free option. Okay, so that is it. It's installed. So let's take a peek at what it looks like on the site. Awesome, there it is. Now people can share your content. So as you can see with SumoMe, there's killer tools that you can use to ultimately improve the functionality and user experience of your website within clicks. So I encourage you to explore these other tools that they have so you can optimize your website to ultimately get more website subscribers. Okay, so pressing on, what we're going to talk about now is categories and the importance of categories and why you need them. Then we're going to talk about posts versus pages, why you need posts and what pages are used for. So let's get straight into it. Okay, so let's head over to posts and then categories. Now think of categories in these terms. The categories you create become the skeleton of your website, cluing in both readers and the search engines to its structure and content. So taking the time to use categories correctly can boost your SEO, raise the average time on page of your visitors, and provide an overall better experience for your readers. So you want to ensure that your categories will organize your content for your readers, therefore keeping them longer on your website with related posts and more content specific to their interests. Okay, to illustrate this, I'm going to head over to the Websites Made Easy blog and show you how we've set up our categories to organize our content. And like I said before, this helps with a better overall user experience. It keeps people more engaged, and it shows people related posts. So they might find something they didn't even know they were looking for. So what we have here, starting with WordPress, optimizing your WordPress site, driving traffic to your WordPress site, converting traffic into sales, and all this is broken up. So say we wanted to go to starting with WordPress, and then you have all these little, articles, videos, different pieces of media that people can learn from. Converting traffic into sales, so people can learn things like Google Analytics, and then, maybe a contact form for their website, stuff that you might have no idea. And what this does is continue the conversation and keeps people coming back for more. So the blog is dynamic, and we'll get into posts versus pages, but posts are ultimately what your blog is. It's a series of posts ongoing. A page is really just a static page. It's like a contact us page, about us page, services page. So that's kind of the difference between those two. Okay, so now that you have some context in terms of categories and how they organize your content using posts, we're going to head back over to our website. So now we're going to start building out our new website with some actual content. We're going to set up our categories in some posts and some pages, and you'll be able to see the actual difference in terms of functionality. Plus, I have a little surprise I can't wait to show you. So let's head back over to the site and start building this bad boy out. Okay, so we're back over in the WordPress dashboard, and we're about to do something that's really cool. We're going to change the entire look and feel of our website within clicks. So to do that, we're going to head over to Appearance, Themes, and we're going to search for a theme called Pinnacle. You can either search for it up here, you can type it in, or add a new theme right here. So click that, and then search Themes, P-I-N-N. And that should pull it right up. And then we're going to go ahead and install and then activate this theme. And it's that easy. We have just changed the entire look and feel of our website within clicks. Let's take a look. Now this is what it looks like just by default. When we start to add content to the site and build this site out, it's going to look awesome. I'm so pumped about this theme for numerous reasons. Not only is it visually stunning, it has everything you need to get a full functioning conversion-based website up with ease. It's loaded with features and tools that can let you customize your site in so many ways. Pinnacle is fully responsive, so it looks beautiful on any mobile device, and also means that navigation displays really well. I love this theme because it's perfect for any kind of business, online store, portfolio, or personal site. It's clean, it's sophisticated, and your visitors and subscribers are going to love it. So we're going to get this site dialed in. It's going to be a breath of fresh air. Okay, so let's head back into our WordPress dashboard so we can start to add some categories. So you can always access your dashboard by clicking on your site name up here and then dashboard. Now, just before we do that, we need to install the Pinnacle Toolkit plugin. This allows for the theme to work properly. So let's head down to Plugins and Installed Plugins. Now, this theme comes with its own plugin. For everything to work properly, let's go ahead and install this plugin. So begin installing plugin. It's up here. Click on Install and then Apply. And that says it's successful. We'll head back to the plugin installer. Okay, then we'll head back to, it looks good, head back to plugins and installed plugins. Let's go ahead and activate it. Okay, awesome. It's good to go. Now, if you ever see a notice like this, it says WordPress SEO by Yoast has been updated, you want to ensure that this is very important, that all of your plugins and themes, if you ever choose to use a different theme, are up to date. Because if not, if you don't update them, there could be security issues, and that's something you do not want. So always be sure to update your plugins and themes. So we'll go ahead and click here, and that looks like it's done. So just to be sure, we'll head back to plugins. No notices, we are good to go. Now let's proceed to add our categories. So we'll head over to posts and then categories. Now this is very straightforward. We're just going to add some categories. I'm going to show you how to do that right now. And like I said before, the categories are going to structure the way our posts are organized on our site. So for brevity and demonstration purposes, we're going to pull the categories that we have over at the Websites Made Easy blog and curate some of the content. So the first category is starting with WordPress. And what we want to do is click on, go ahead and edit this uncategorized category. And the same here. And that's all you have to do. So go ahead and click on update. And there is our first category. So then we'll add another one, optimizing your WordPress site. Same thing with your slug. And that's it. Then add new category. And this is it. This is all you have to do to add categories. So the next one, driving traffic to your WordPress site. Add new category. And then the last one is converting traffic into sales. We'll just go ahead and copy that and then paste it in the slug. And there are our categories. So you'll see how this all comes together once we start adding posts. But just so we're clear here, the name is actually, the name of the category is just the name of the category. The slug, the reason why we're adding that is that's the URL-friendly version of the category. And that's all that is. So now we're going to start adding some posts. So before we start adding posts, let me clarify the difference between pages and posts and some best practices for using each. Pages are mostly static, which means that they stay as they are and they rarely change. A post, on the other hand, is dynamic because it's usually changing. If you choose to have a blog, and I highly recommend you do, and we'll get that set up here in a moment, you will end up using posts for the majority of your site's content. Posts are content entries listed in reverse chronological order on your blog's homepage typically. Due to the reverse chronological order, your posts are meant to be timely. Older posts are archived based on month and year. As the post gets older, the deeper the user has to dig to find it. You have the option to organize your posts based on categories as we've discussed. Pages are meant to be static, one-off type content, such as your About Us page, Contact Us page, privacy policy, etc. While the WordPress database stores the published date on the page, pages are timeless entities. For example, your About Us page is not supposed to expire. Sure, you can go back and make updates to it, but chances are you will not have an About Us page 2012, About Us page 2013, etc. Pages are not meant to be social in most cases, thus do not include social sharing buttons or comments. Adding content to a post or page is basically the same exact process and is very easy to do. You can literally copy and paste content from a Word document, text editor, etc., publish it, and have new content on your website within clicks. Let me show you just how easy this is. Okay, so let's head over to Posts, add a new, then enter in a title. Now, as I said before, your title should reflect what the post is about. And this is also going to show up in the search results. So make it attractive to people so they actually want to click through and take a peek at your content. So let's head over here to my content folder. This keeps everything nice and tight and organized. And I would suggest you guys go ahead and make one of these as well. It just makes things a lot easier. And here are my articles. And then I'll just grab the content. This is my title, and this right here up here is my category. And we want to make a video post. So as you can see here, there's several different options in terms of how your post will be formatted. You can make a standard post, which is just primarily content, a gallery post, which is basically a photo gallery, and I'll show you how to make one of those here in a minute, and image post, which is basically made up of images, and the video post, which I'm going to show you how to do now, which is going to be video, a YouTube video, along with some content. And we'll go ahead and pick our category here, which was optimizing your WordPress site. And what we're going to do now is head over to my YouTube channel, and there we're going to grab an embed code. This allows us to add video to our website. So we'll head over to my channel, and we're going to go to how to make a logo for free. And then what we want to do is just head down to share, click on share, then to embed, click on embed, and then to show more, click there. And usually these are all selected, so just deselect all of these. This way the video looks really clean on your website. And then we want it at the highest. So go ahead and select that, the highest resolution, and then just copy this code right here. And it's that easy. And then we're going to head back over to the site and then just add this little piece of code. Make sure our format is selected video for the post type. And we want to add the little code right here. Now, if you don't have any YouTube videos, that's okay. I don't expect all you guys to have videos out there. So you can always grab a piece of a video that's related to your services, your products, or you think is fun for your website, and you can go literally just search for keywords on YouTube that's related to what your services are, your product. Or you could head over to a little website called Fiverr and have a little video made for $5. Make a business. There you go. And you can search around here. Then you can upload a video that's specific to your products or services to your YouTube channel and get started with video. Okay, awesome. We're about done with this post. We have our content up here. We have our embed code, our YouTube embed code. We have the categories all squared away. The format type, which is video. And last thing I want you to see here is the WordPress SEO by Yoast. This right here is the snippet that you'll see in the Google search results. So it's how to make a logo for free with this simple tool. Now, anybody that's interested in that would find that pretty compelling and want to click through and then end up on our post. Let's go ahead and publish this and take a peek at what it looks like. Now, remember, we haven't fully built out the site yet, so this isn't going to look really tight and clean, but you'll get an idea of what the post will look like at least. So click on View Post. Awesome. Okay, so this is what the post is going to look like. We're going to clean all this up here in a little bit to where this sidebar is a lot cleaner and all this up top. But go ahead and click play. And now we have our first video post. Very cool. So on to the next post. Okay, I just noticed this is the wrong category. This is the category up here. And we'll edit this out later so you won't see this, but you have the option to leave it here to where people can see the categories or not. So I'm going to go back to edit post, and let's just go to categories, and then I want to put this under optimizing your WordPress site. And then unselect that, and then update. We should be all set. Great. Okay, let's now head back to edit post. And now we're going to add a new post. So let's go ahead and click on posts and then add a new. Now, it's always best to write these posts yourself. Not only are you most familiar with your own products and services, you'll have a chance to really show your own personal voice to your audience. But if you're uncomfortable writing your own content or you feel like you're just not a good writer, we have a few resources here for you to help you with this process. There's a website, a great website called Natasha Nixon, Nixon.com, that she has a unbelievable service to get started with some great content, and you can pay for the level you want. I mean, if you want some really, really professionally written content, it's a little bit more expensive, or you can get started with just some basic content. There's, of course, Odesk, Elance. There's various ghostwriting services like Fiverr.com, the website that I just showed you. You can get a lot of stuff done there for very cheap. In addition to these resources, we have these 2 killer posts where we talk about the absolute best tools and strategies for coming up with topics or keywords for you to either write yourself or have written for you. So let's head over to the website's Made Easy blog, and I'll show you. The first one is 15 best content curation tools and software and sites every blogger needs. So we'll click on this. In this article, we talk about the many tools out there that help collect only the top performing content on the internet today, all into one place. You then use these aggregators and bookmarkers to use as your own personal filing system to draw upon for inspiration or ideas for your own content. It's awesome. And the next one is 6 content marketing strategies, how to rank for any keyword. And this is actually an infographic. So we'll click on this. So this actually brings up an interesting point. When you have an infographic or a listicle, is sometimes what they're called, that forces people to kind of scroll up and down your post, what that means to the search engines is that there's actually some valuable content on the page. So it kind of boosts your posts in the search engine. So it's a really good thing. So anything that's going to kind of pull people into your post and make them scroll up and down your page, that's a really, really good way to increase engagement. So I would highly suggest doing things like this, adding images and like infographics if you can to your posts, your blog posts. So in this article, we discuss our 6 proven strategies for creating only the best content. We take you quickly through how to arrive at each strategy and where to go from there. So with the resources just mentioned, there's absolutely no reason why you shouldn't have killer content all throughout your website and blog. Just dive in and get started. So on to our next post. I'm going to go ahead and add one more video post, and I'm going to name this one Google Analytics with WordPress. And we'll head down, as you remember, to video. Then we'll add a category. We'll do optimizing your WordPress site. I'm just going to head over to our blog real quick and copy a little bit of the article just for demonstration purposes. So we'll go ahead and just paste that in. We just got to enter in our embed code here. So as you remember, we'll go over to our YouTube video, and then we'll click on Show More, or Share, click Share first. And then we want to click on Embed, and then Show More. And these are all deselected. Make sure those are all deselected in the highest resolution. That looks good. Then go ahead and copy the embed code, and then let's just paste that back in our video post. Perfect. Okay, everything looks good, and we'll go ahead and publish. Perfect. Okay, let's take a peek at what it looks like. View post. As you can see, it's super easy to add posts. You just enter a title, make sure your categories all set, your post type, Then you enter in for the videos, you enter in your embed code, and that's just about it. Then publish, and you should be good to go. Okay, so on to our next post. This is really cool. You're going to love this. We're going to create a little photo gallery. So let's head over to Posts, add a new, and then I'm going to grab the content for this post. 31 places to find. Okay, there's our title. And then let's grab the little snippet of content here. Paste that in, perfect. Then we want to select the format type, gallery. Then we want to select our category, optimizing your WordPress site. And then we'll head down, and then this is really awesome. This is where we're going to add the photos, and you can literally have a whole photo gallery within clicks. It is awesome. Now, if you don't have photos, don't worry, because we have you covered. We have some really cool resources for free online photos. So let's head back over to the blog, and right here we have a free photo pack that you can download. And you really just, all you have to do is right click this link and save as to your computer or desktop. And here's 20 of them. There's actually in this pack, I think 40 or 50 of some really, really high quality, high resolution photos that you can use on your website. So if you'd like to discover more places to get free online photos, go ahead and click on this link right here. And this will take you to our other post that steps you through 31 places, our favorite places online, to acquire high quality, just amazing photos. So yeah, when you have some time, take a peek here, and be sure to download the free photo pack, and you should be all set with photos for your website. Okay, so let's head back and download that little pack. So we'll go ahead and just click this link. I believe that'll do it. Yeah, if you're using Safari, that should just start downloading immediately. Okay, it looks like it's done. And let's go open this little guy up. So check my downloads. There it is. And here's all the images. Okay, great. So what we're going to do is head back over to the post and upload these images. Okay, so let's head down to where it says Gallery Post Options. Add Edit Gallery. And then we want to add to gallery, select files. We'll go to Photo Pack, choose those, and they're uploading. That easy to have a photo gallery. Now I just randomly selected these photos just for demonstration purposes, but you'll get the idea of what can be accomplished with photo galleries. Very cool, it's done. So we'll go ahead and be sure to click on Add to Gallery here in the bottom right hand corner. And as you can see below each photo, there's the option to write a little caption. And that's very important. I'm not going to do it right now, but you can do it for search engine optimization purposes to optimize these images according to your products or services. And this is a good way to get picked up in the search results through your images. So you can name them specifically what the image is about. Then go ahead and click on Update Gallery. And there is our photo gallery. Let's go ahead and publish. We have everything all set here. We have our categories, gallery for the format type of post, the title, a little bit of content, and we are all set. So let's go ahead and publish, and we can view post. Yeah, yes. So you can scroll through, as you can see right here. Looks pretty sharp. Okay, so now we're going to add a content post with a featured image, and this is just going to be an article with an image. So we'll head back to Edit Post, and we'll go back to Add a New Post. And I'm going to head over to my folder and grab my article, 7 Proven Strategies. Just copy the title, content, and just paste it in. We want to go to format, post type, and we want to just do standard here. And category, converting traffic into sales. And that's it. And we will publish it. Let's go ahead and view post. Okay, looks good. A couple things though. These are clickable links that were in the article. So I'm going to show you how to make Twitter, for example, a clickable link, linking back to twitter.com. And then I forgot to add the featured image, and I'll show you how to do that right now. So we'll head back to edit post, and I have Twitter open right now, so I'm just going to grab the Twitter URL. Now if you're doing this, just grab the URL, the exact URL to the exact page that you want to link to. What I'll do is just hover over Twitter and highlight that whole thing. And then right here where it says insert edit link, just paste in the URL there. And then open this. I like to open this link in a new tab. And then add link. There we go. Now we have a link linking back to twitter.com. Okay, so now we're going to set a featured image. To do that, head down to the bottom right corner here and click on Set Featured Image. Upload files, and then click Select Files. And I believe it was this one, number 3. Choose that. And then again, click on Set Featured Image in the bottom right. Perfect. Okay, then we'll click Update. Now let me show you what the featured image does. If you click on Aspire up here, this will take us to the home page of our site. And as you can see, the featured image represents each post. It's important that you select an image that captures the essence of the post. I like to select images that are fun, light, and engaging that would encourage visitors to click through and read the article. Now, as you can see, we're effectively building out our blog. Now, this is really important. A blog is a very powerful way to help you connect to your customers in a way that a website by itself never can. This is because your blog is a way for you to share posts about issues or concerns your customers have. You can share tips and resources with your audience as well as infuse your personality through your posts. A blog also adds a personal as well as educational and informational touch to your business and helps position you as an authority figure in your specific industry. So it is essential for helping you to grow a really powerful business aimed at serving your customers with passion and purpose. If you don't have written content right now, that's okay. We have those resources I mentioned earlier. Take advantage of those. But for now, we need to press on. Use some of the photos from the free photo pack to fill this out. This way, you'll be able to apply and get a feel of how this is done properly. Ultimately, we're looking for progress, not perfection here. You have to start somewhere. Better than have something than nothing at all, right? So by the end, you'll be happy that you applied this and put the work in. You'll have a killer, fully functioning website. Okay, so on to our next post. Let's head back to Aspire, Dashboard. Then we will click Posts and then add a new post. And I'm going to go grab my next article. Okay, we have our title. Now let's pick our post, our format type, which is standard. And then I'm going to put this under driving traffic to your WordPress site. Then let's grab our content. Okay, everything looks good. Let's set a featured image. Upload files. Select files. Great. Then we'll set featured image and then publish. And that's our next post. Now let's take a look at what this looks like. View post. You can click either view post here or view post here. Awesome. Everything looks great. So let's go back to the home page. Love it. It's starting to come together. Let's keep going. Okay, so we're going to create one more standard post. And in this post, I'm going to show you how to embed an image in the post. So let's go back to our dashboards. We'll click on Aspire, Dashboard, then Posts, and then add a new post. And then I'm going to go over and grab my content real quick. Copy the title. Standard format for the post type. Categories, converting traffic into sales. I'll grab the content. Perfect. And then remember, we want to add a featured image. So click on Set Featured Image, then click on Upload Files if you want to select one from your computer. And I believe this was number 10 I wanted. I'll choose that. Okay, I already had it saved in here. Anyway, so Set Featured Image, and then we will publish the post. Okay, great. So I'll take a look at the post, View Post. And here's our home page, looking good. We'll head back, and now I'm going to show you how easy it is to embed a little image in the right-hand corner of this post. So we'll click on Edit Post, and then I'm going to put my cursor right behind the question mark there, up top, as you can see it. And then we'll click on Add Media right here. And then we'll just embed this one. And then we'll just select Insert into Post. Okay, we don't want it right there. So what we can do is click on the image and then click on the little pencil where it says Edit. And then we want to move this to right. And you can actually adjust the sizes here. I'm going to leave it as medium. And then we'll select Update. And that should bring it right over the far right corner. Then we'll click on Update. This will update the post, the changes we just made. And then we'll View Post. Perfect. Looks great. Now you can also make these images clickable. So say for example, we wanted to link this image back to, let's click on to Aspire to go back to the home page, to this post. Just for example. So what we would do is just copy the URL up here. Then we'll head back. I just hit the back button. Head back one more time. And then we want to edit this post. So we'll click Edit Post. We'll head back to the little image here. Click on the pencil. And then we want it says Link to Media File. We'll change that to Custom URL. And then just paste in our link. And you can link to anything, and I'm just showing you an example here. So we'll go ahead and update that, and then View Post, and now our image is clickable. Most people tend to hover over images and then click them if they see the little hand pop up. So we'll click on it, and now we've just linked to that post. Very easy. Okay, so now we'll move on to adding some pages. Remember, pages are static, which means they really don't change. Pages usually consist of an About Us page, Contact Us page, privacy policy, etc. There are two pages we need to be sure to include in our menu bar or site navigation. They are the About Us page and Contact Us page. So the About Us page is one of the most important pages on your website. On this page, you have the opportunity to describe what makes you or your company unique. There are many ways you can do this, from including your mission and vision statements to your personal bio and company story. You can include your core values or simply statements about what you do and why you do it. This is a chance for you to show your personality and what makes you the best choice over everyone else. Okay, since you could go a number of different directions with this, one of the absolute best ways to write an About Us page is to really be clear and know who you're talking to. Your message should begin by understanding the audience it's intended for. You need to be able to tell them what they want and need to hear in a way that will resonate with them. This is very important. So you could start by telling the name of your business and who you and your team are. Use this as an opportunity to make your story interesting. Enable people to understand how you know what you know and what makes you an expert on the topic. So describe your one sole purpose and how you carry that out each day. Be specific and be sure to be very clear. Don't use too many words to make sure your point gets communicated very clearly. Describe how this purpose will benefit your audience. Why should they be interested in what you have to offer? How will their life be better because of it? And where can they go from here? Okay, now let's create an About Us page. You'll see just how easy this is, and I'll provide a little example that should help you out. So we'll head back to Aspire, Dashboard, then go down to pages and then add a new. So I'm going to head over to my content folder, about us page, just paste in the content. So that's it, guys. We just titled it About Us page, dropped in our content, and we published the page, and that's it. If you'd like to add a little image in this page like I showed you how to do before, go ahead and do so. So let's go ahead and publish the page and go ahead and see what it looks like. And we'll click on View Page, and there it is. Actually, I've decided to add an image to this page. I have a great image that's perfect for this page. So we'll head back to Edit Page. So then I'm going to put my cursor right behind this period, and then Add Media, Upload Files, Select Files, okay, Insert into Post, and then I want to move this over to the right. So we'll select the image, hit the little pencil, click the right, and then Update. Perfect. Okay, let's update the page and see what that looks like. It looks pretty good. We'll just leave that be for now. Okay, so I've gone ahead and tightened up this page a little bit more, and it's looking pretty good now. So moving forward, the next page we want to cover is your contact page. Your contact page is extremely important, and this is an open invitation for your audience to reach you directly with their questions, comments, or concerns. The contact page is more important than many give it credit. Many choose to simply display their phone number and email and move on, but in most cases, this is the page your customer sees before they decide they want you on their project or before they decide they want to visit your store, etc. Ultimately, your contact page should be functional. In addition to a contact form, which is a must-have, there are tons of cool things you can do in order to create functional elements. You can enable your email address to link to a new window with an open email with a message already written and a subject line already filled out. You can also enable your phone number to be clicked and opened so it dials you directly. These two pages are incredibly important pages to get right and will really make the difference in your viewers' overall experience. So what we'll do now is create a contact page, and I'll show you how to do that properly. Okay, so let's head back to our dashboard. We'll click on Aspire, Dashboard, and then we're going to head to Add a New Page. So to Pages, Add a New, and then title it Contact Us. Perfect. Then we'll head down to Page Attributes and under Templates select Contact. Now go ahead and publish this because sometimes we need this to populate the Contact Us fields. So go ahead and publish this page. Okay, perfect. See, it says Contact Page Options. That's now available. So always be sure to, for some reason it doesn't populate when you select the template. So make sure you title it Contact Us and just publish it, and then these fields will pop up. So what we'll do now is add in our content. So I'm going to go grab my Contact Us page content, and I'll drop that in here. We'll go ahead and update this. View page. Very cool. And let's clean this up a little bit. Now, if you want to make things bold, you can just highlight it and then just select bold. Or if you want to make it bigger, you can highlight it and then use one of these settings. That looks good. And as I explained earlier, you can make your email address link clickable and just copy your email address, and then we'll make it a clickable link. So we'll insert link. Perfect, it's already done it for us. And then just open link in new tab and then add link. And I'll show you what this does. So when someone clicks that link, it'll open up a new email for them to send you an email directly. Some people prefer that as opposed to filling out a contact form, so it's good to have all your bases covered. We'll update it. View page, we'll take a peek at what it looks like. Great, it's looking good. So we'll click on my email address. There you go. Now they can send you an email directly. Okay, now this is really cool. We're going to add a little map up top. So we'll click on Edit Page, Okay, this is very important. Be sure to put in your best email address here. This is where your emails will come when someone submits a request in the contact form. Okay, so then we will head down to use map. Yes, we've already selected satellite, and we'll update the page. And now we should have a really cool looking map up top. Awesome. Now if you prefer a different view, we can head back to edit page. And the more standard view you typically see, I believe, is just roadmap. And we'll update that. Pretty cool little contact us page, I would have to say. There you go. Yeah, I prefer that actually. So that's it for your contact us page. So now you have your about us page, contact us page, and now what we'll do is create a menu up top so you can actually see these pages and they're clickable so people can access them. Okay, before we do that, I want to show you something I just about forgot. So we want to make these links clickable to our social profiles, right? So what we'll do is edit page, and this is really easy. It's just adding a link, the appropriate link linking back to your specific social outlets. So for Facebook, I'll just grab mine real quick. You just grab the URL and then just click the little link up top. Add link, and we'll open it up in a new tab, add link, and it is that easy. Update the page, and do that for all your social outlets. You never know where people prefer to absorb content, so it's a good idea to for people that are familiar or use these social outlets daily. It's good to have these links here. So as you can see, I've finished adding the social links here, and now what we're going to do is create a custom menu so we have a place to access our About Us page and Contact Us page. So what we'll do is head back to the dashboard. So we'll click on Dashboard, then we'll head to Appearance and then Menus. So we'll enter a menu name, and I'm going to name it Top Menu, and you can name it whatever you like, and then Create Menu. Perfect. Okay, then we'll click on Primary Navigation, and then click on Contact Us and About Us, Add to Menu. Perfect. And then Save Menu, and now we should have a menu on our home page. There you go. And we can rearrange these. So what we'll do is head back, refresh this page, okay, and then just literally move it right up. Save menu, add back to the site, and there we go. And then now we can click on our pages. Awesome, it's coming together. So now what we're going to do is add a portfolio here of some really cool photos. This is just an awesome way to tell your story through imagery and really connect with your website subscribers and visitors. Okay, so now what we want to do is head back to our dashboard, and then we want to select portfolio and then portfolio type. Now this is very similar to adding categories. Okay, so we'll name this, and this is a way to organize all our photos specific to the portfolio type. So I'm going to name this Inspiration, and then add a new type. So any photo that we add, that we select Inspiration as the portfolio type, it'll be added to that specific category type, if you will, or portfolio type. Okay, so what we'll do now is add a new portfolio item. So we want to select Add a New right here. And this is literally just like adding a post, except we're just adding an image basically here. So what we're going to do is set a featured image, and we can add a description here in the content area. And now this is a great opportunity if you want to tell a story about your specific products or services or about your business. Your image can really articulate that message. So I would really encourage you, if you have some great photos or just day-to-day photos that reflect what you do in your business with regard to your products or services or anything that's going to tell a story about your business or your personal brand, this is a great way to do that. So what I'd like to do with my portfolio is I'm very into motivation and aspirational thinking and inspiration. So I'm just going to, add some images that reflect that on my home page. Okay, so let's get straight into it here. I'm going to name this first one Hope. Then we'll set a featured image. We've been through this, so we'll go to Upload Files, Select Files, go with number 4. And then set featured image. And then we want to make sure that we select inspiration under portfolio type and then publish. And then also be sure if you want to add a little content in here in the content area, be sure to do that. Okay, perfect. Now we'll add another one. So we'll go to add a new. Okay, we'll name this one love. Set a featured image. Upload files. Select files. There it is. Choose that. Perfect. And then set featured image. Then we want to add it to the portfolio type, inspiration, and then publish. Cool. Okay, we'll head on to the next one. So we'll add a new. We'll name this one Dream. Set a featured image. Upload files. Select files. And then Dream. Choose that. Perfect. Then set featured image. Make sure inspiration is selected and then publish. And then we'll add one more. So we'll add a new. Set a featured image. Great. Set featured image. And then inspiration and then publish. We should be all set for now. So we'll have a little portfolio on our homepage. It won't be there now. And I'm going to show you how to add that to the homepage here in a moment. So we can view the portfolio item. A couple of things here. You see this little white area here? It's barely visible, but that's an area that content could be displayed. So what we'll do is you can either have it on the right here or below, and I'm going to show you how to adjust that. So we'll head back, and right here you could put above, select above, and that's good enough. That means the image will be above the content. And we'll update it, and I'll show you what that looks like. Update, and then we'll view portfolio item. And you can do this for all the items that we just created. So you can play with it some and see what you like. And there you see right there is our little content area. Now we're going to start to customize the Pinnacle theme to ensure we have a conversion-focused website. What you'll ultimately have to think about in terms of building an effective website is what's the best and most useful way to present your content to your visitors. You ultimately have to have a website that has good navigation and helps your visitors find more of the stuff that they want and leads them towards whatever your conversion goal is. So it might lead them towards signing up to your mailing list, towards buying your product, sign up for your service, or things like that. And sometimes the good way of doing that is blog posts, and sometimes a good way of doing that is pages. And most of the time, a good way of doing this is a bit of both. You have static pages, and you also have a blog that you keep updated with relevant content. So you have to ask yourself with your website, what is the conversion goal of your website? What's the purpose of your website? Is the purpose of your website to lead people to a certain goal? Ultimately, you either want them to buy something, or you want them to become subscribers to your mailing list, or you just want to build trust in you and your brand so that over the long term, they can become clients, members, or coaching clients, or something like that. But there's always some kind of end goal that is connected to making you money, essentially. So ultimately, where your website is a business and one of the purposes of that business is to make money. So you have to know what the conversion is, but what is the ultimate goal that you want people that visit your website to reach? And now you want to make a website that is effective in taking people from where they are to that conversion goal. So what you should have is a homepage that clearly communicates this is what my website's about and clearly gives people an option to get to your conversion goal. A question you can ask yourself for this is, imagine that someone comes to your website and if they leave only knowing one thing about you, your brand, or your business, what should that one thing be? And this needs to go on your homepage. Ultimately, get people on your mailing list. If there's one reoccurring message here, it's this. If you build a website, get people on a mailing list. That's the reason why you may hear this a lot, or things like the money is in the list. It's simply because visitors become so much more valuable once they're subscribers. So let's get this website dialed in and conversion focused. So now we're going to create a call to action on our home page and a lead magnet, and I'm going to explain what these concepts are. So what we're going to do is head over to Aspire and then Dashboard, then go down to Appearance and then Theme Options. Then you should be on Home Layout, and that's where we want to be. Now, this is where we customize the Pinnacle theme. It's really straightforward. Just follow along with me, and all you need to do, it's very, very easy. And I'm going to show you step by step how to set up this home page. Okay, so what we want to do is select Call to Action, click it, and then just drag it over above latest blog posts, and then save changes. Perfect. Then we'll head down, and we want to scroll down to Home Call to Action Settings. Okay, now remember, if someone were to leave your website, what would be that one thing you would want them to remember about your website? So in the call to action text area, say for example you were a landscape designer, you might say something like sign up for a free consultation. Or say for example you teach photography or guitar or piano lessons, you could say sign up for a free lesson. So ultimately what we're creating here is a call to action. It's quite literally a call to take an action. This is the action you want people to take, and could be anything. Like I've said, it can be download an ebook, sign up for a webinar, get a coupon, get a free trial, attend an event. There's tons of options here. Be creative, use your imagination. What's the value in your business? Where can you give someone a piece of value in exchange for their contact information? And that's what we're going to get into now, is creating your lead magnet. So I'm just going to go ahead and paste mine in, create a profitable business online. So the call to action button text, this is important. I'm going to just go ahead and type in read more. You could put click here, sign up here, get it now, whatever action you ultimately want your visitor to take. Type that in there. Now what we want to do is change the button background color. We want to change this to orange. This will help stimulate more click-throughs. So we'll select color and then just pop in this color right here. Just it's pound F3690E. Perfect. And then we're going to upload an image. So we'll upload files, select files. We'll go to, there we go, perfect, work. And this image is in our portfolio pack, the photo pack that you should have if you went to our blog. Perfect. Select it. And then we'll save changes. And let's take a peek at the changes. Okay, so here it is. We're going to make this look a lot better though. You can see it says create a profitable business online. So what we'll do is head back into the options and edit this to make it look appropriate. Okay, so let's head back down to Home Call to Action Settings. Then we want to select a call to action text color. Go ahead and select white here. And then we'll head down to call to action top and bottom padding. Let's go ahead and go to about 120. Then for a call to action background, we already have our image uploaded. So let's go ahead and select background, no repeat, fixed, cover, and center. And that should do it. Actually, let's go ahead and make this 140. Perfect. And then we'll save changes. Okay, settings saved, and then we'll head back to the site and refresh the page. Awesome, looking good. So it's really starting to come together. As you can see, it's looking really fresh and clean, and that's just what we want. So as we scroll up and down, look at the image stays fixed in the background. Really, really cool. So let's continue to build this out. So what we'll do now is we're going to link this read more to our lead magnet. So in case you're wondering what is a lead magnet is really nothing more than targeted offers for free information that has maximum appeal to prospective customers. They're basically something that you're using as an ethical bribe to incentivize potential buyers to want to give you their name, email address, phone number, address, or whatever info that you're asking for. It's also known as a lead magnet because it's supposed to magnetize the leads to you, and it just sounds cool. So the goal of the lead magnet is to generate subscribers for your content and leads to which you can make offers. Lead magnets will be most effective if they are relevant to your offers, ultra specific, priceless or free, and easily consumed. So here's some types of lead magnets. The lead magnet can come in many forms. Remember, it is an irresistible bribe that gives a specific chunk of value to a prospect in exchange for their contact information, usually or typically an email address. Authority sites generally use information as their lead magnet. Here are some types of lead magnets that I've used or you can use on your site. Reports or guides. Reports and guides are amongst the most common types of lead magnets offered for information marketers. The advantage is that they usually are mostly text and can be delivered digitally or instantly. Another type of lead magnet which I love is the cheat sheet or handout. Cheat sheets or handouts have a different feel to them than reports or guides. They generally are very short and tight, 1 page or so, and cut straight to the point or very ultra specific. Another awesome lead magnet is video training. If it makes sense and you have a skill set, video can be a very effective way to deliver your lead magnet. So here are some best practices for creating your lead magnet. Your lead magnet should not be a book by any means or a 14-day course. The lead magnet should be a small chunk of value that is easily consumed. You want your lead magnet to be consumed ideally within 5 minutes or less if possible. So it's time to make it happen. If you're writing a free report, write it. If you're making a video, shoot it or get it done on Fiverr.com or on Elance or one of these services out there where someone can make a video for you. And if you're making a cheat sheet or something like that, create it. It's that simple. There's plenty of resources online. There's really no excuse not to be able to get this stuff done. So with all the resources I've shown you, you should be able to put together something pretty quickly. So let's set up our page with our lead magnet. So I want to take a step back real quick. If for whatever reason you're uncomfortable with making a lead magnet or you're just not ready for that, that's okay. Let's press on. We need to build out this website. You can always add to the website. You've made it this far. We're looking for progress, not perfection. Okay, so let's head to Pages, add a new. We're going to title this Cheat Sheet. Then we're going to select Page Attributes. We want to select Contact. Then I have a little bit of text or copy that I'm going to use before the image or the lead magnet. So this little cheat sheet reveals the secret sauce that creates profitable websites. Just enter your email address to grab it. So I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. I'm going to highlight it all and then go with heading 4. So now what we want to do is add an image. So we'll add media, upload files, select files, and then actually it was already in there, new cover, perfect. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do full size and then left, insert into page. All right, I'm going to edit this to make it smaller. So we'll click the pencil and I'm going to do custom size. Let's do 400 and then update. Okay, great, looks good. And then we'll publish page and then let's take a look at what our page looks like. Okay, so our contact form didn't show up. Let's go ahead and go back to edit page. Use contact form, yes. No. Use map, no. Address, no. And then we'll go ahead and update the page. And this should work now. Awesome. There's our lead magnet. It's that simple. Now, I had this little cheat sheet right here, this image created on Fiverr.com, Fiverr.com. And it was real cheap. I think it cost me like $5 to $15 depending on the project. I can't remember. But the point is that you can get this stuff done very cheap and very fast, and it looks awesome. So if you don't have a lead magnet or an image like this, you could set up, hey, sign up for a free consultation or reach out to us for anything of value that someone would feel inclined to give their email address. So use your imagination and those resources I gave you. You'll come up with something that's pretty awesome. Okay, so now what we're going to do is head back to our theme options and link this cheat sheet page to our button, if you recall, the read more button on the home page, so they're linked together. And one more thing real quick. If you'd like to learn more about email marketing, that's a whole nother subject altogether. We show you, teach you step by step how to properly do email marketing, link this cheat sheet in your email, and start to build that relationship with your website subscribers to ultimately turn them into buying customers. And email marketing is the most effective way to do that. The reason why I'm stressing this is because it is absolutely vital for your website and for you to build a business online. I wish I would have known about this when I first started years back. Okay, so now what we want to do is link this page back to our read more button. So we'll grab this URL, go ahead and copy that, head back to the dashboard, theme appearance, and then theme options. And we're going to head down to home call to action settings. And then just go ahead and pop in the URL and call to action button link, and then save changes. Okay, that should be saved, and then we'll go back to our home page. And then if you click the read more button, and as you can see, it's linked right to it. So congratulations, what we've done here is effectively made a call to action and a lead magnet. So we'll head back, I'll show you. Create a profitable business online. Sure, yeah, that sounds good. Read more. The visitor comes. This little cheat sheet reveals the secret sauce that creates profitable websites. You just enter your email address to grab it. Yeah, that sounds interesting. I'll go ahead and do that. And they just put in their name, email address, and then boom, send an email. Then you just effectively started that process of indoctrination and trust building. It's awesome. I love it. All right, great. It's all coming together. So now we're going to add that little portfolio we set up, as you remember, on our home page. So let's head back to Aspire, and then Dashboard, Appearance, Theme Options. Then all we have to do is select Portfolio Carousel, and then just click it and then drag it over right under Call to Action. Go ahead and save changes. And then let's take a look at the site. Go ahead and refresh it. Okay, and as you can see, it hasn't shown up. So what we'll do, and this is okay, we'll head back down to Dashboard, go down to Portfolio, and then All Portfolio. And then select one of your images. And then go to Edit. Okay, then we'll head down to Project Options, and then all you need to do is select Carousel Slider. And then Update, then Visit Site. Yes! It's looking really good. Okay, so now what we'll do is click on one of the portfolio images, and it'll take us right to this portfolio post. Now, if we want to add some content describing this image, we can simply go to Edit Portfolio Item, then just type in some content. I'm just going to enter Update it, then View Portfolio Item. Okay, cool. So you can either have it here, or as you recall, we can go back to Edit this item, and then we can put it, if we click on Above, this is going to put the image above the description. So just go ahead and select that, and then select Update, and then View Portfolio Item. That looks really good. I'm going to go ahead and leave that. So whatever you prefer, you can either have it on the side or below, or just play with it some. There's several options there. So I'm going to go ahead and update the rest of these portfolio items to reflect this style right here. So we'll head back to Dashboard. That one's already all set. Above, Dream, Edit, Above, Update. We just did that one, then we'll do Hope. Above, Update. That one should actually look really cool. Let's take a look. View Portfolio Item. Yeah, awesome. Perfect. Okay. Okay, great. Now what we have a call to action. We have our portfolio. We have our blog. It's really coming together. It's looking really good. Just forgot one thing though. I forgot to name our carousel here. So we'll head down to, up to Aspire, and then Dashboard, Theme Options, and then head to Carousel Settings. And then I'm just going to title this Inspiration. Save changes. And then let's take a look. Okay, perfect. So now we're going to add some conversion goals. Remember, we want to ensure that our website is focused on the visitor and their specific needs. This will help engage and ensure they're getting value from our website and begin to indoctrinate them about solutions to their specific problems. This is content marketing. This strategy transforms prospects into leads and leads into potential customers. This is effectively done through the blog. Each conversion goal will be linked to a specific blog category, ultimately serving specific solutions to our website visitors. This builds trust and helps turn our new visitors into subscribers through relevant, targeted content. And I'm going to show you how to set this up right now. You may have seen this type of functionality on other websites where they include their specific services in these areas and link them to the according page. This is another way of doing this and works well. I prefer this method I'm about to show you. Ultimately, you have to figure out what works best for your business and website. So, I know some of these concepts are going to be kind of scary and overwhelming for some of you. Stick with me. This is very important. If you want a website that's going to serve you online, that's going to stimulate the kind of traction you want for your business, then stick with me. Let's press on and make this happen. Okay, so now we'll head to Aspire, Dashboard, Appearance, and then Theme Options. Then head right down to Home Icon Menu. So all you do is go ahead and click this little bar right here next to Icon Menu, and this should open it right up. Then we're going to select an icon. Select an icon that best serves your specific service if you want to go that route, or conversion goal. So I'm going to go ahead and choose this one here, and then I'm going to title this, I want more traffic. And then we're going to put a link right here. We'll open this link in a new tab. And let me go to, this is where our categories are going to come in handy. So we'll go to Posts, Categories. We'll open this link in a new tab. Driving traffic to your WordPress site. So we'll view this category. Now, if we had more posts under this specific category, they would all be here, and you'll see this here in a moment. But what this does is that when someone clicks this link, they're going to have all these posts related to getting more traffic to their website. So can you see the value in this? If someone wants to get more traffic to their website and they come to your website and you have several different posts speaking to that solution, that's awesome. They're able to get really good content from your website, building trust, and giving them a small victory. Now they have somewhere to start, and they can come back to your site for more resources and start to believe in you. So what we're looking for is this link, this category link. Copy it, and then we'll head back to our options, and then just plunk in that link right there. Perfect. And then go ahead and save changes. Okay, let's go ahead and add our next one. So we'll click on Add Icon. Click the bar, select icon. I want more conversions. So basically I want more customers, I want more website conversions. So open link in new tab, then we'll click on Posts, Categories, open link in new tab, and then we want converting traffic into sales. So we'll view this category. So here's our related posts to converting traffic into sales. So we'll grab the link, the category link, copy it, head back over to the options, and then just go ahead and pop in the code right there, or the link right there. Save changes. And then we'll go ahead and add one more. There we go, and I want to title this, I want inspiration. I'm going to select open link in new tab. And I'm going to link this one to our portfolio. And then inspiration, and then view inspiration. Perfect. And then we'll just copy the link. And we'll put this in right here. And then save changes. Awesome. Now, just to clarify, all I did for that was went to portfolio and then portfolio type. This is the categories for your portfolio, basically, and then just view, and that's it. And then you grab the link. So let's head back to the dashboard and then appearance and then theme options. And then we want to add the icon to enabled. So we just click it, the icon menu, and then add it above everything. And then save changes. Now let's take a peek at the site. Okay, awesome, there it is. So if you click on these, it'll go right to our categories. So what we've effectively done here is provided targeted relevant content serving a specific need, ultimately providing solutions to specific problems. This is awesome. Show off, over-deliver value, give away your secrets. This is how you're going to build trust and build relationships with your website visitors. Make them feel like they're at the end of the rainbow and they've got a little pot of gold and you've given that to them. That's how you want people to feel. Bring it in your content. Okay, so now what we're going to do is clean up this right sidebar some. We're going to remove the archives and a couple things that we don't need. And then we're going to add a blog page that we can actually add to our custom menu up top here. So what we'll do is head back to Aspire and then Dashboard. Then we'll head to Appearance and then Widgets. So you might be thinking, what's a widget? Widgets simply allow you to add content and features to your theme, which can be found in the sidebar, which we're about to adjust right now, the footer, sometimes in the header. Basically, it allows you to extend the functionality of your website by adding video, a calendar, a search feature, social share buttons, all sorts of little goodies. So we're about to adjust this primary sidebar right now, and I'll show you just what you can do with widgets. And this is our primary sidebar right here, and this is all the content that's being shown on that sidebar. So what we'll do is go ahead and remove archives. Just click it and then drag it over and it'll remove it. And then we're going to remove meta. And then let's go ahead and then add Pinnacle social links up top. So what we're going to do here is just go ahead and add in our social outlets. If you don't have any, that's okay. You can set those up. That's outside of the scope of this tutorial. We have some information on that if you'd like to learn about that. But you literally just pop in your URLs for each of these social outlets. So what we'll do is just grab, here's my Facebook, copy that, paste it in there, Twitter, and the importance of this is that you never know where people prefer to absorb content. Some people are on Facebook all day, LinkedIn, YouTube. This gives them an opportunity to view your content on those platforms. So we'll go ahead and save changes. Perfect. Then we'll head back to the site. Take a look at our post now. And there's our social. Click it, it goes right over to Facebook. So now what we're going to do is create a page so we can add this to our custom menu up top of our website, right up here, so we can display all of our blog posts. So what we'll do is head back to Aspire, Dashboard, and then add a new page. And this is so easy. Just title this blog. Then head over to Template and let's go to Blog. Select Blog there, and then go to Display Sidebar. Yes. And then we'll go ahead and update it. All right, and then View Page. Awesome. Now this is going to display all of our blog posts. Okay, so any new blog post that you add to the site, this will display up top. So it'll always populate at the very top. Looks really good. So now what we'll do is add this page to our menu up top. So we'll go to Aspire, Dashboard, Appearance, Menus, and then we want to select Blog and then Add to Menu. Then we'll just go ahead and resort this. That looks good. Just keep it alphabetical. And then Visit Site. There you go. And then we'll just go ahead and select Blog here. Perfect. Okay guys, now we're going to give our site some serious presence. Make it look really fresh and sophisticated. You're going to love this. So what we're going to do is head to Aspire, Dashboard. Let's go to Appearance and then Theme Options. And then all we'll do is go down here, and then we want to adjust this all the way, both of these, all the way to the right. They should be set at 300, and then Save Changes. All right, let's take a peek at this site now. Yes, this site looks so good. This is exactly what you want. It is very fresh, it has a great presence, very approachable, and very inviting. And check this out. It's completely responsive. See how it adjusts? Pretty cool, right? Okay, so now what we're going to do is edit this site title, and I'm going to show you how to add a custom logo if you prefer to do that. So what we'll do is head back over to the dashboard, then head down to Appearance and then Theme Options, then head down to Home Slider. And then we're just going to erase this Welcome To, and it's just going to be our site name. As you can see, that's pre-populated. It's a little short code. So whatever your site name is, that's what will show up here. Save Changes, and let's take a look. Okay, nice. Now we're going to make this bigger and all capitalized. I want to take a step back for a moment. Sometimes with this theme, and as with any WordPress theme, I saved it, but it didn't make the change at first, so I went back and did that. But what you can do, if that happens to you, is just go to the dashboard, and I always just do this. If you try to make an edit inside the appearance, let's see, you go to Theme Options, and if you make an edit anywhere in here, and you save changes, and it doesn't adjust those changes, just go to Menus, and then Save Menu. And that seems to work. Just to save it sometimes in a different place, it seems to make the necessary changes. So now what we're going to do is make the site title right here, Aspire, a lot bigger so it really pops. And we're going to do that by heading over to Aspire, then Dashboard. Then we'll head down to Appearance and then Theme Options. And then we're going to head down to Custom CSS. Now don't be scared by this. This is just a little piece of code that I put in here so we can make the site title a lot bigger. And I'm going to include this below this video in the description area. So all you'll have to do is just copy and paste it right in this custom CSS area. So, and you can actually adjust this. I put it at about 150. You can make it smaller, 100 or 200, whatever's comfortable for you, whatever you prefer on your website. So you're about to see what it looks like here. It looks really awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and save changes, and we'll take a look at the site. You see the difference? It looks awesome. You can leave it as is, or you can put that little piece of code in there. And like I said, I'll put it in the description area below the video here. And you can make it look like this, which I think it creates more, it just breathes more life into the website. I just really like the way this looks. Now real quick, I have one more really cool trick that you're going to love. If you'd like to change this background image right here for whatever reason, all you need to do is head to Aspire, Dashboard, then Appearance, Theme Options, then head to Page Title, and all you need to do is upload an image right here. Now I'm just going to upload, for brevity, I'm going to upload one of these. And ensure when you do this, let's go ahead and click this one, that you see this size over here. It says 3,456 by 2,304. Ideally, you'd like to keep both of these under 2,000 if possible. It's going to help with your load speed on your site, and the search engines don't like it when images are bogging down your site with too big a file. So try to keep that under 2,000 for each of those. So just for the sake of example here, I'm just going to go ahead and upload this. I'm going to go ahead and click Select and then Save Changes. And it's that simple. Head back to Aspire. And there you have it. It looks awesome, actually. So you can change that to whatever you like. Like I said, just make sure it's under 2,000 for each of those. And then, of course, to change it back, all you would do is head back to Aspire, Dashboard, Theme Options, and then just remove that. and then save changes. And there you go, it's right back to normal. So this is the default always, but you can always upload whatever you'd like. Okay, so if you have a logo, or you prefer to have a custom logo up here, and to replace this theme generated logo, let me show you where to do that and how to do it. So you would head back to Aspire, Dashboard, and we have you covered. If you don't know how to make a custom logo, we have a little video on that actually down below. I'll show you here in a second. That within 5 minutes you can have an awesome little logo for your website. So let's head to Appearance and then Theme Options. Then let's go to Logo Options. And then I'm going to go ahead and upload one. So I'm going to go ahead and upload the Pinnacle Demo logo. We'll go ahead and select that. Save changes. And then let's head to Site Header. And then we'll upload it here as well. Save changes. And there you go. There you have a logo up top. And let me show you where you can find. So if you check out this little video right here, you can have a killer little logo for your website within like 5 minutes or so. Okay, so now what we're going to do is add a social links widget to our footer area right down here. So our social links show up here in the footer. So we'll head back to Aspire and then Dashboard. Then head to Appearance, Widgets. Then we want to just go ahead and click Pinnacle Social Links. And then we're going to put it right in footer column 1. And you could add things like a calendar in here. You can add a search field. You can add a tag cloud. You can play around with these little widgets and add them in there and see what works for your website. But this is what I'm going to add here for now. So what we'll do is go ahead and just copy the ones I have up here. Okay, so I've got them all in there now, and I'll go ahead and save this. And then we'll go ahead and take a look at the site. And our social link should now be down in the footer. Awesome. So that's it for this video. Congratulations, you made it. I'm pumped for you. I know this can be a lot to understand just starting out. I encourage you to go back through this video and revisit the concepts that you're just getting familiar with. Like I said at the beginning, I built this website in a natural way so you will understand how to effectively create a conversion-driven website that is focused on the desires and needs of your website visitors, and for you to ultimately understand the nuances and concepts of WordPress and its functionality to accomplish this. So thank you for taking the time to stick with me and press through this. Learning without execution is useless. It's my hope for you that you will apply what you've learned and create a profitable online business. If you're interested in learning more and how to meet your online goals faster with some fun and easy to follow videos like this one, come and see us over at websitesmadeeasy.tv.